Hey everybody, welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we discuss stocks and determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I'd just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Another disclosure, full transparency here, I do have a large stake in AMC, so take that for what it is, all right? So let's get into the video. This is a question that I've had a few times, and I just want to go ahead and address it. People are asking me what they should do with their stimulus check, whether invested or whatever it is, and if they are going to invest it. So first of all, I just like to first say, look, that stimulus check is really for you to take care of yourself, your family, your bills, and yourself. You're number one, and make sure that you're taken care of first. Now, if you're like, I'm going to invest this check anyways, so I'm already good, I'm taking care of all that. Okay, great. Let's talk about a few options that you can do, and again, make the decision that's the best for yourself. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. So next week, as we know, is the quadruple witching. Now, what this means is there's going to be a lot of volatility in the stock market. Let's take a look at the definition. Quadruple witching refers to a date on which derivatives of stock index futures, stock index options, and single stock options stock futures, expire simultaneously. Okay, quadruple witching days witness heavy trading volume, in part due to the offsetting of existing futures and options contracts that expire profitable. Okay, so that's a mouthful. So let's take a look at what really this means for the market. Okay, so the market impact. So typically, there's heavy trading volume. One of the primary reasons for the increased activity is the options and futures contracts that are profitable. They settle automatically without offsetting trades. Okay, so they're just automatically settled, which is huge. Okay, for the call options, and whether it's calls or puts, so if they're in the money, those options, this results in automatic transactions between buyers and sellers of the contracts. As a result, quadruple witching dates lead to an increased amount of these transactions being completed. Okay, now for futures, much of the action surrounding futures and options on quadruple witching days are focused on offsetting, closing, and rolling out positions. A futures contract contains an agreement between the buyer and the seller in which the underlying security is to be delivered to the buyer at the contract price at expiration. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of heavy volume that day. And let's take a look. We've been talking about this. Let's look at GameStop. So as long as these contracts expire in the money, so we're looking at this column right here, okay? Now, taking a look at this column, we can see that these are contracts. These are call option contracts. Now remember, a call option is 100 shares in one contract, okay? So super important to keep in mind. So basically you would take 1,033 times 100, and that's how many shares would need to be purchased if it's in the money. And you can see here, this goes all the way up. So this is the March 19th expiration date. So these need to be executed by March 19th. And we can scroll down. We can see all these numbers, okay? Now, we see hundreds, thousands, and it's great. As you add them up, you're going to get a large number, okay? So that's for GameStop. Let's take a look at AMC. AMC is a lot, there's less of a spread, I would say. And what I mean by that is we start at, half a dollar here, and then it goes up to like $15 in this little amount that we can see right here. But look how many options contracts are going to expire in the money. Right here at this $10 strike price, if it expires in the money, that is 4.5 million shares that need to be purchased. Okay, that's because you take these 45,000 contracts and times it by 100 for each contract is 100 shares, and that's what happens. So imagine so if we start right here at what's currently in the money, that's 1.3 million. And then let's just jump here, 4.5 million, 1.2 million, 1.7 million, and it goes on and on, okay? And as long as this price continues to go up, which it very well might with that volume for the quadruple witching and all of the price action that will happen, this could be huge. This number will continue to go up. If we expire at that $15 strike price, that's 3.8 million shares additionally that need to be purchased on top of all of these other contracts that would expire in the money. There's a lot of money to be had here, okay? So let's take a look. Let's talk about your options. I've kind of broken it down into 3 options of what you can do if you are going to invest your money. If you're not going to invest your money, the best thing you can do is just buy and hold, and this is my personal opinion, by the way, so do what you need to do. But my personal opinion is to buy and hold. and that's it. And just wait. Now, let's say aren't really happy with the amount of shares you have. You wish you purchased more, whether it's GameStop or whether it's AMC. If you wish you purchased more, okay, then what you need to do is, what you can do is you can just put all your money in and hold. All right, that's the easiest one. Number two, what you can do is you could put some of your money in on Monday, day one, and then in Power Hour on Friday, in the last hour of the trading, what you could do is you could continue to place market orders. And theoretically, this could potentially drive up the price and help you get more of these call options in the money, and really help your other investment, okay? The rest of your money that's sitting there. Yes, you'll theoretically be, wasting that money, but it's kind of helping your end goal of getting these options to expire in the money. Now, the final option you can do, let's say you're completely happy. You're like, man, I really don't have anything to spend this money on, and I'm happy with the amount of shares I have, and everything's kind of good. Okay, great. What you can do if you want, and this is totally up to you, of course, everything is totally up to you. If you want to, you can help the cause by, in that Power Hour, continuing to place market orders and help making sure that you help expire these options in the money. Okay. Now this is kind of controversial. I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying, hey, here's what you need to do with your money. Here's what you can do. This is what you want to do. And granted, if I invest all my money in the Power Hour, is that going to help? No, actually, it's not going to help. But if a lot of people decided to do this, theoretically, it could happen. I think a lot of people are going to do this. I don't think anyone's really talking about it. But if a lot of people decided to do this, that could be pretty huge. And I foresee that could really drive up that price, which could really help you individually in the long run. Okay, so that's all. That's what I have for you. I just wanted to bring that up really quick, just because a lot of people were asking me about it. I've talked about it with a few people, and I just wanted to just bring that to whoever's attention might be curious. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you did like it, please consider subscribing. I'm doing my best to cover AMC and GameStop and everything that's going on with the squeeze, as well as other stocks. If you did like the video, also please consider liking. I'd love to get the word out about different people's different options, and just let them know what they can do. All right. Thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.